This is my friend Charlie Ray, and we're going to teach Charlie Ray how to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So let's go to YouTube, and we see we got the whole solitaire. So this is what you use your
YouTube
computer for is
Yep.
to play solitaire, right?
Takes a lot of energy to shuffle those cards.
Gotcha.
And this thing lets you cheat a lot more.
I see.
Broadcasting live from the only establishment in town that can't kick him out. His own basement. The world according to Rocket.
Now, when you get here to subscribe, it's going to ask you for your social security number and a credit card and that sort of stuff.
I'm not going to subscribe, then.
That's the first thing.
BR542.
BR549.
Okay, now.
All right, well, hang on. You didn't. There you go. All right, so there's my channel. You're going to click that.
On that ugly looking dude.
That'd be me. And there you are. Now, don't do anything. Let it come up. All right, it's playing. We don't have to hear it. But it's playing right there. Now, you're going to go right down here to that subscribe button and click subscribe. And subscription added. How simple was that? Didn't cost you any money. You didn't have to give any kind of federal ID or anything. And now you're a subscriber. Now I want you to look right in the camera. And I want you to tell everybody how simple that was to subscribe to my YouTube channel.
It was very simple, but I've already done it before and it didn't work. So I appreciate the Rocket Man showing an old man how to do it. And it was easy. All I had to do was poke one button.
Hey now, it is I, Rocket Man. Rise and shine, feet on the floor. Fill your boots, man. It is football time in Tennessee. Yeah, studio audience agrees with me. Got a studio audience on game day. I thank you all for being here. And it's nice to see that you're all wearing pants. That's awesome. Unlike the last time. Hey, the Tennessee Vols into Columbia, South Carolina tonight. Williams-Brice Stadium to play the Sick Chickens. Now, to the uninformed, it's not an easy place to play. If you've ever been there, not an easy place to play for a visiting team. The fans are rabid, they're crazy, they're wonderful. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. They support their team extraordinarily well. It's a tough place to play. And although mouthy, their coach, Shane Beamer, will be pulling out all the stops tonight to make as an unpleasant evening for the Volunteers as possible. I kind of like unpleasant. A couple of days ago, Josh Heupel had some comments. You know, he made the decision that the team would be wearing their orange helmet for the very first time ever. Here are his comments from SaturdayDownSouth.com. Coach Heupel explains why he gave the orange helmets a thumbs up. I get excited anytime they're excited. Tennessee doesn't usually delve or veer, I think is a better word, from the classics. The Vols did so with smoky gray uniforms in 2016. But typically, they've been classic with the orange on the white. The Vols, however, this year have worn their smoky gray uniforms against LSU, the all-black uniforms against Kentucky, and now will don the new orange helmets against South Carolina. Look good, feel good, play good. Heupel has said that a number of times. And we get to see those orange helmets tonight. I'm excited about it. I'm really happy about it. Heupel says, I love our classic uniforms, some of the best in the country, but players these days like to put a new twist on things, and I get excited anytime they're excited. The guys love being part of that process. And by the way, if you haven't seen the show on all the helmet possibilities, it's fun. You should see it. You can click that little guy right up there and watch that one. It's fun. Also, a former UCLA quarterback, people my age will remember Rick Neuheisel. Give me some words I can say here. Crying out loud. He's also the CBS broadcaster, right? He had an interesting comment when he was speaking in Knoxville at the quarterback club this past week. Rick Neuheisel makes a prediction ahead of the potential Tennessee-Georgia rematch. Lord have mercy. Georgia handed Tennessee its lone defeat this season, right? However, CBS analyst Rick Neuheisel believes Tennessee would repay the favor if there's a rematch in the college football playoff. That's pretty bold talk. The former coach isn't diminishing Georgia's 27-13 victory, but thinks Tennessee will fare better on a neutral field. And this is from Jimmy Hyams. CBS analyst Rick Neuheisel says he thinks Tennessee would beat Georgia in a rematch if it happens in the CFP. I'll be picking Tennessee to win that game, he said Monday at the Knoxville Quarterback Club. Georgia won the first game 27-13, thanks in part to a boisterous home crowd. He went on to say, I've looked at the film, and the film gives all sorts of opportunities for a guy over there by the name of Josh Heupel, and he will have a plan that you'll be excited about. Now, that doesn't mean Georgia isn't fantastic, but they had a home crowd that made it confusing. He goes on to say, I will be picking Tennessee to win that game. Now, granted, what's he going to say? I mean, he's in Knoxville at the University of Tennessee at the quarterback club, right? I mean, I'm taking what he's saying with a grain of salt, right? Because we don't really know how he really feels about that. But that does shine a little light on the elephant in the room. Not that an elephant in the room needs a light shining on him, right? Tennessee getting into the playoffs, right? Likely the number 4 seed, and that sets up a 1-4 Georgia-Tennessee rematch on New Year's Eve. This is getting exciting, isn't it? Because we all know that we want another shot at those guys. We do, right? But not for now. That's not for now. That's for later on. The Vols need to take care of the sick chickens, Tennessee style, and barbecue them up and serve them on a skewer tonight in Columbia, South Carolina. Hey, listen, and on a personal note, I really appreciate how unbelievably kind, loving, and sweet your comments about my friend Charlie Ray were. I was overwhelmed. Family was too. Here's an example of the many, many comments that we received. This is one of my favorite comments of yesterday's show, but it's just typical of so many, many terrific comments. They were sweet, they were loving, and just a terrific dedication to Charlie Ray. This is from Tennessee Jr. Much love and prayers for Charlie Ray Sunshine's family and loved ones. The sick chickens got no hope now. Hyatt, 3 touchdowns. Hook throws 5, runs for 1. Brew gets 1. The running back room, all 3 get 1 as well. And a crazy one on special teams for an embarrassing factor. 66-10. The Vols roll the sick chickens in a brutal fashion. Go Big Orange, and rest in peace, Charlie Ray Sunshine. Man, that is just such a super comment. I can't thank you enough, Tennessee Junior. That's awesome. And there's I don't know what, dozens of other comments just like that. Thank you so very much. Hey, look, Charlie Ray was a great man. He had a lifetime of service to others. He was a leader of young men in the Boy Scouts of America organization for years and years, and for decades was in the juvenile court and services system in Williamson County, Tennessee, helping young people change their lives by behavior management. I'm in the process, actually, of producing a mini-doc on Charlie Ray because of this. When he was a young man, he gathered the attention of the entire state of Tennessee when he got trapped in a cave for 22 hours. After hour number 2, it started raining. And he's wedged in between these two rocks, and the water starts rising. And after 22 hours, it got up to like right here. I mean, they had the police out there. They had the medical teams out there. They even called in the National Guard to get this guy out. I mean, it was a huge story. National Rocket Media, I'm proud to say, is producing a little mini doc on that event, which should be ready for publication later this week on this channel. So be sure to keep an eye out for that notification. All right. And if you're not subscribed yet, be a good time to subscribe and get that notification, ring the bell, so you'll know when that's available for you. As always, I thank you for watching. And all I got to say is go Big Orange. Let's slaughter some sick chickens tonight.